First foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. 41 seconds left to play here in the third. 20 feet out. And that one hits back iron. Clippers trail by 13. Pass to Coffee. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Now Highland. Powell for three. Powell pulls it in. Tucker with the ball. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Clippers lead by 13. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Los Angeles calls timeout. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Shot from the wing. It's good. Harden's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Clippers.
What vision. Kawhi getting his teammate a good look.
Here's Westbrook. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on James Harden.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Some will call Westbrook a stat stuffer, but for him at this stage of his career, it's about trying to win titles.
Westbrook with it. Westbrook picks him up. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. A three from Leonard. Powell pulls it in.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Count that one.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
Now here's Harden.
You got him.
Left side, George.
Yo, set it up.
He goes right over Mason. Plumlee and slams it down.
Fouling to try and stop the shot, but PG-13 with terrific body control makes him pay.
That free throw good from George. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Harden climbing the lane. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Now here's Leonard.
I got him. I watched the pick.
To the paint. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Mann. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Pass to Mann. The three. And again, no good by the Clippers. To the inside. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Now, here's Zubac. Harden surveying the D. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
The numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Here's Harden. The Clippers getting the bucket. There's the three. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And putting so much pressure on your defense. James Harden, a menace offensively.
And the Clippers call time here. They're in front by 11. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden.
Ball.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. He's feeling it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Clippers leading by 11. Now, here's George. Kicks it out to Leonard. There's the triple. They get the rebound. Right side, Westbrook.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Los Angeles.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for James Harden.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And so here are the Clippers. The Clippers getting the bucket.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Outside Leonard. Launches it. Off target from downtown. So the Clippers winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David All.
Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson.
Here we go.
Ali LaForce on the sidelines.
They have an enthusiastic fan base that's gone completely nuts. The team plays an exciting brand of ball, and most of all, they are winning.
Well, Grant, how do the Bucks put the pieces back together and make a run at another title?
Well, the hope is this new coaching staff will unlock some new wrinkles and find ways to keep their offense from stalling in the clutch.
Now here's Holmgren. Williams from long range. The rebound by Beasley. Pass to Middleton. Lillard outside. On the take. Knocked away. And here's Lopez. From downtown. Drains the triple.
That's something that Lopez has added to his game over the years. You really have to guard him closely on the perimeter.
Gilgeous Alexander attacking. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Giddey. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 15. Nice jump shot.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Now here's Lillard. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24 and a half a game.
Well, Malik Beasley's such a threat from deep. You've got to be near him, and that opens up this dribble drive game. That's pretty.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And on offense, he's been a force. Scoring over 30 a game. Coming down the home stretch here, almost to the finish line, Doris. Truly an exciting part of the year.
Well, exciting for us, BA, but it can be a bit anxiety-producing for some of these teams, depending on where your team sits. This could be one of the most uncomfortable portions of the season. Are you in the playoffs? Do you have to go to the play-in? Do you like your matchup? There's a lot of questions at this time of year.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, BA, I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Lopez, the screen. And the shot's good. Lillard's got his second basket of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And it's Holmgren missing.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
To the middle. Here's Lopez. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And stolen by Williams. Two-handed power slam.
Well, Lou Dort sprints the floor, taking advantage of good defense by his teammate to get an easy opportunity.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Timeout called, the Thunder. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 5-point game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Get this board, fellas. Get this board. Bring back on me.
That one misses. An interesting note on Jalen Williams. He was the first Santa Clara player drafted in 26 years.
BA, we know who that player you're talking about is. Obviously, Steve Nash was selected out of Santa Clara back in 1996. That one worked out pretty well. I think Jalen Williams will be special as well.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 6. Pass to Portis.
Lillard!
6 on the shot clock. And then Portis with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
To the paint. And stolen by Williams. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Hayward. Outside, Williams. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Here's Lillard. Again, Milwaukee.
Come on, who doesn't like the turnaround jumper, especially when it's taken with that kind of precision?
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee, impacting the game in a number of ways. The man is relentless. And more NBA action on. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Great idea by Lillard, using that experience to run the offense.
And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, B.A. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
A nice shot by Lillard.
Come on, man. Did you see? I mean, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish. Wow.
Pass to Williams. Got it. Good job in the low post.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Brook Lopez, over the course of his career, has become an elite rim protector and also stretched his scoring beyond the arc. His teammate, Giannis Antetokounmpo, said, quote, he competes hard for his team, and he's a big part of who we are. We need him, offensively and defensively, to be great. Brian?
He's such a key player, Allie, no question. Thanks. Down low. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Lillard. Whoa, Damian Lillard. Serious hops.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Count that one. Hayward's got his first 2 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Lopez. To the wing on the left. Beasley outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Inside. Antetokounmpo is doubled. And the Bucks miss again. Here's Hayward. Wiggins with it. Yet to see a basket. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. A late second-round pick in 2021, but Aaron Wiggins has earned his way into NBA minutes.
And not a big name in college at Maryland, but he just continued developing, and everyone, of course, runs their own race. He's here now, and he is capitalizing. Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Ooh, Beasley has an open look. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
Beverly on the wing. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. The jumper from the wing off target. Pass to Wiggins. The shot, no good. Good D by Antetokounmpo. That free throw good from Beverly.
Boy, Patrick Beverly, what a pleasure this guy is to watch. The level of competitiveness, the commitment to the defensive end. Man, he can raise the team.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Lopez. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Well, Brook Lopez, such a versatile scorer. He's got great low post moves. He can also step away and face up and make jump shots. Very difficult bind for the defenders.
He manages to convert the third.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
To the inside. Giddey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, you can see the long, lanky frame of Josh Giddey on display.
41 seconds left in the second quarter. Portis the screen. To the paint. Some solid defense from Williams.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And they pick up two.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
To the middle. Portis gets the bucket. Portis has got 6 points.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Wallace. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Well, just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Here's Portis. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Bucks on top, leading by just 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Doris, we live in the era of advanced analytics. Numbers about everything. You think there's a stat that deserves more love?
You are so right about the analytics. They can tell us what the high-value shots are, what kinds of players you'd like to have on the offensive end. Here's the one thing teams struggle with: how to define quality defense. And the challenge is the floor is so spaced and the shooting is so good that perhaps we need to come up with different metrics to define good defense. That's one key area.
And Williams punches it home.
Well, just good recognition in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander reacting to the defense perfectly.
Here's Williams. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, everybody knows that Giannis Antetokounmpo is not just one of the best bigs in the league, but one of the best teammates all the way around. People say about him, he does everything. His teammates say he deals with guys, takes good care of them, makes sure they're healthy from top to bottom. He's the ultimate leader.
Special talent, Allie, and a special person. Thanks for that. Kicks it out to Middleton. Lillard looking around. Turn around, Jay. And how about that? 8 for 9 now. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Down low. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee, trailing by 2. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, B.A. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
Shot from the inbound. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Stay there.
Right side, Williams. Here's Hayward. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's Holmgren missing.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Middleton outside. Over Williams. Middleton, no good. Thunder with a lead. Williams on the wing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Antetokounmpo with the block. And they get it back. Just 4 to shoot. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
And it's Gordon Hayward with the foul. That's his first foul. The Thunder making a switch here. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And Lillard gets it to go. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Right side, Williams. Pass to Williams. Gallinari pulls it in. And here's Lillard. He's got 18. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Here's Williams. 14 points for him. Pass to Wallace. Puts up a deep 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. Milwaukee in the lead. Middleton goes in. Here's Antetokounmpo. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter here. Inside, Joe. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
Here's Wallace. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Pat Connaughton.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
That free throw good from Beverly. Good on both. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Oklahoma City trailing. Down low. Here's Joe. Misses from close range. Now here's Beverly. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis working inside.
Well, I'll tell you this, if the defense collapses, if it makes a mistake momentarily, Beverly has the kind of basketball IQ to take advantage.
The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead, leading by 7. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. That'll be a 5-second call.
Don't wait for me.
Lillard.
Let's show what we got.
Lillard outside.
I see hey! I got you, man. Let's go. Hey, don't let him go left.
To the paint. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
To the inside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Beasley for 3. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. And the Bucks lead by 12.
When he's feeling it, Beasley a very reliable three-point option. You've got to get him off that arc.
The Thunder making a switch here. Now Lillard. Beasley outside. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Timeout called, the Thunder. And the Thunder making a change here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. It's Wiggins on the wing. 4 on the clock. Down low. Here's Williams.
Well, watching Brook Lopez work on defense is a thing of beauty. This is one of the longest guys we have in the NBA.
Double team on Lillard. Right wing. Launches it. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Williams' shot is good.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Lillard outside. To the paint.
Shoot it.
And here's Lopez from the arc. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Wiggins outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
Hey, the slam by Hayward.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Fires it from 18. A nice shot by Lillard. Lillard's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's known for the long ball, but Lillard every bit as effective in the mid-range.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Beasley outside. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 13.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism. A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
Free throw good. Lillard.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. But he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
Switch.
There's a minute 12 left in the fourth. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Doris, how about the production we've been seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
BA, he has taken that step from star to superstar, simply stated. I think he's got the potential to make multiple All-NBA teams, the ability offensively to attack at 3 levels, and to be equally good on the defensive end of the floor. This guy is something special.
And the Bucks miss again. And Giddey has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 11-point game. Lopez on the double team, who is stolen by Lillard. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Milwaukee, no good that time either. From deep, Giddey. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Boy, Giddey could not pass on what he felt was a good look. The corner 3 is pure.
Lillard outside. Back to Beasley. Fires the 3. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Bucks lead by 11.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
From deep 3-point range. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Here's Lopez. Yep, that one's good.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
They're going to turn.
bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. You look at the Clippers.
Yeah, and the atmosphere in this building is incredible. And as that win streak continues to grow, the fans' excitement has grown right along with it. And now we've reached that point where it's considered a frenzy.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Now George. James Harden missing on the three.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years, but when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role.
Second free throw, no good. And as the season draws to a close, GA, we've got teams vying for playoff position, only adding to the importance of each game now.
And for those teams, you have to have the right mentality. You can't treat these like normal regular season games. These are an extension of the playoffs.
Here's Harden. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And James Harden hits from deep.
And putting so much pressure on your defense. James Harden, a menace offensively.
From deep three-point land, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
Westbrook, help! I got your help! You got it!
And with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Pass to Leonard. Back to George. Leonard on the wing.
Come get it!
On the wing, George. Shot clock at 5. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Harden way outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range, even from way downtown. This guy is a threat to score.
You got it. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Going inside, and Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Now here's Leonard. 9 points last game. Kicks it out to Harden. From outside the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Harden's got 6 points.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Here's George. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. And it goes down 2 points.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
Here's Leonard. Lays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Leonard. Still scoreless.
Westbrook!
They get a hand on it. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks. And Smitty, we know when it comes to the Clippers, they seem to go as Kawhi Leonard goes.
No doubt, Kevin. The only year they didn't make the playoffs with him, he was hurt. But when he's healthy, they are dangerous.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:04 left here in the opening quarter. Highland's shot is good.
What vision. Kawhi getting his teammate a good look.
Now here's Harden. He has 6. Fires away from way outside. Plumlee with the rebound. Highland deciding where to go with it. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Leonard, no luck. Clippers leading by 3. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. They grab their own miss. That shot off. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. To the paint. And slammed in by Plumlee.
Love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
Pass to Plumlee. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
James Harden getting it done for L.A. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
6 to shoot. Here's George. And there's the drive.
Great awareness on defense there. Zubac relishes blocking shots.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Westbrook. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple. George has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Los Angeles.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
Westbrook with it. Here's Harden on the wing. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Leonard attacking. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. Gets separation almost any time he wants.
Steve, this current Clippers group, they're changing the identity of this franchise.
Hey, Kevin, you know this. For a long time, they couldn't get right, winning just one playoff series during their first 27 seasons in L.A. Now the Clippers expect to make postseason runs.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody. whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Here's Harden. Again, the Clippers.
I love seeing Harden stroke it from there. One of the most lethal shooters we have in the game.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And again, no good by the Clippers. Clippers leading by 8.
Get going. Come to me.
Harden left side. Outside, George. Kicks it out to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by George.
This is what you love about PG at the defensive end. The length, instincts. What a block.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Westbrook drives in. And yes, it's good. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
The Clippers need to get off the shot. And it's George missing.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Leonard with the ball. He has 6.
The nuances that Kawhi has added to his game. That time, the little up fake.
For Los Angeles, they have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. Free throw drops for Leonard. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
You know, intensity is what makes Russell Westbrook so special. He's relentless, and it's difficult for even great players to keep up with him.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Get down. You got him.
Pass to man.
Who got Russ? Go get Russ. No.
Right side, Leonard. Here's man. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. George with no one around. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Excellent decision from Paul George. Knew as the ball was coming, he was firing away.
And the jam by Harden.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Leonard inside. There's a good screen. Harden can't hit.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From past the arc. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Welcome to a fresh episode of NBA 2K TV.
It's playoff season. This time of year is so exciting. We've got the NBA playoffs underway, and going on right now is the NBA 2K League 3v3 playoffs.
My favorite time of year, the highest level of competition in NBA 2K. Well, one voice that we all now associate with the 2K League is Dirk. His story is inspiring.
And Dirk invited us out to his hometown to get a behind-the-scenes look at the voice behind the mic.
And now, here is my 2K life with Dirk. When I got into NBA 2K, I was like all in. I made up my life. I was playing 8 to 12 hours a day. With the NBA 2K League, I started off as the color commentary analyst guy to where now I'm the play-by-play voice of the league. I'm in a very happy spot, I would say. I was actually born in England. So at the age of 10, I moved to the Chicagoland area, and we actually ended up in Byron, Illinois. Very small farm town. One of, I think, the more older towns in the area, has a very rich history here. It was definitely a crazy move because it's such a culture difference from going from England, having a different accent, and the way you eat food, the snacks that you eat is so different to everything that's over here. It was actually one of my best friends, Remy. He's the reason I got into the game of NBA 2K specifically. One day he came over, rented a game from a family video that we had, and he says, yeah, this is NBA 2K10. I was like, oh, cool, like, let's play it. I played it one time and immediately was hooked. Me and my neighbor played every single day, searching crew mode, Play Now Online, like all these different things. So that's where I started really learning the game of basketball and the ins and outs. And everything that I have learned from like about basketball to this day is all from playing the video game. And from that point on, I mean, I'd go years down the line. I could memorize the starting five of every single NBA roster because I would play so much in the game, and I would actively go watch the actual basketball too, and be like, okay, everything is updating day by day. This guy's stats are going up and down. So yeah, it was thanks to 2K10, I feel like the reason I'm in the position now. And then when I actually started seeing, oh, there's money prize pools now, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm 13, 14 years old playing in a $2,000 tournament. Sure, sign me up. One of the first basketball games I watched was a Mavericks and Suns game. So that's where I became accustomed to Dirk at the time. All my gamer tags were kind of centered around something to do with like the Mavs, or it was to do with Dirk Nowitzki himself. The name Dirk is always going to be there. Fun fact, when I was going to become a citizen, I was thinking of adding Dirk in as a middle name because I don't have a middle name. I still haven't been able to meet him just yet. But he did get me the signed jersey, which is like #1 prize possession.
Vandy brings it Greens. Vandy pulls it back again. Greens gets stunned. Down to the paint he goes. I see a deep midi. No, it's a very early.
It got to about senior year, and that's when I really discovered esports commentary. And when I started watching that and I heard the voices, I was like, I'm going to give this a try. I immediately got done with it. I was like, okay, this isn't for me. Like, I really enjoyed it, but it's like, I did not sound good. But then the reaction I got from the Twitch chat, the Twitter world of, wow, this guy's actually pretty good. So, oh, okay, maybe I'll just, keep doing it.
It was a fun time. It was a fun season. That's what, like, a lot of people, if they don't follow me, I've been up to when we're not broadcasting NBA 2K League games, too.
Back in 2017, I was living in Arizona. At the time, I was still working other esports events, and that's when the announcement came out that the NBA 2K League was going to end up being a thing. So I was like, sweet, I'll get a bunch of clips and throw them all together. Phone rings from this thing is like New York, New York. And I'm like, oh my goodness, pick up the phone. And that's when he said, hey, we want you to fly out to New York, Hulu Theater, Madison Square Garden. That's where we're having the first ever draft. We want you to come be the analyst for the draft. And I was like, yes. He said, it's next week.
History begins today. 102 of the world's best NBA 2K gamers will be drafted into the world of professional sports.
I feel like everybody has a turning point in their life, in their career, or we can say like, okay, I'm making it now. This is like starting to get realistic. That event, if I didn't have that, I'm not in the position that I am. Just my phone ended up actually like malfunctioning because of the amount of notifications I was getting.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the NBA 2K League Draft live from Hulu Theater at Madison Square Garden.
I made $1,000. So once I got that check and I showed my parents, like, oh, so you can make money in this. I still don't know if my parents truly understand what I do. As funny as it is, I brought my dad out to a 2K League event this past year.
A shot of the Celtics coming down the tunnel. They're not messing around. They're ready to get to work here at home.
Portland has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. And history was made recently. Let's go courtside to revisit MP's incredible performance.
Well, we thought no one would ever top Wilt's 100 points in a game record. We were wrong. He went into triple digits recently, setting a new single-game scoring record. People are calling it the best performance in sports history. Unreal stuff, guys.
Crazy times right now. Thanks for that. On the court right now for Portland. Anthony Simons out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. Then it's Jeremy Grant. All right, Grant, as a team, how long you think it takes to figure out if you're a legitimate contender?
You know, B.A., a lot of teams come into the season thinking they are contenders. And they have to find out the hard way that, quite honestly, they're just not. But generally, I'd say you have a good